Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, Alright. Beginning to understand a little bit better how the streaming thing works. I hope that increasing my bitrate might help? Yeah, let's pretend. Anyway, on to some news about the things that I'm doing. Today we're playing Turbo Fog. If you didn't see in the little couple seconds where you could see what was happening on my computer screen, desktop, whatever. So what I'm going to be playing is Turbo Fog. Right now it's Simic. It is based on a list that another player was using. I think it was Spell Slam was using for a while, which is really cool. Also, somebody has asked me to play Magic D&D or MTG D&D. I believe it's sometimes referred to as Unearthed Arcana. It is basically Dungeons & Dragons, a role-playing tabletop, but you are using Magic the Gathering planes. So, like, Zendikar, Ravnica, Theros. Oh, and Innistrad. Those were the big four ones that were actually cool, and I think actually worth playing. The rest of the planes don't seem very interesting to me. I don't really have any interest in going to, like, Almond Cat. I'm not really interested in Almond Cat. You can keep Almond Cat. I don't want Almond Cat. Nobody wants Almond Cat. I want Theros. I want to fight a Hydra. I want to headlock a Hydra and deal with a Hydra. So I got my drink. I hope you have yours too. And let's get into some Magic. So right now it is Simic, but what I'm currently questioning is some other color combinations and stuff. I played this a little while ago. I'll just like quickly show you where it's at right now. And what it was before I got a hold of it. Alright, so being Simic, yada yada, we have Forest, we have Islands, and we have Thornwood Falls as a nice dual land. We also have some Ash Barrens for good fixing and shuffle effects to go with our Brainstorms. Also a Simic Growth Chambers, which also do increase the power of the Brainstorm by returning another card to the hand. We can put that card back on top, and we could potentially shuffle that away. So we could theoretically start to trade in like an extra land while still making our land drop and maintaining our hand size and shuffle something away with like Brainstorm. We could do that. Now, being a Turbo Fog deck, we have 10 different fogs. Doesn't seem like a lot, but remember, Moment's Peace counts as 2 fogs due to its flashback ability. Plus, Tangle is also close to 2 fogs a lot of the time, because if you can get somebody to attack you all out with, like, let's say 3 creatures and that's all they have that turn, that's what they're attacking with, you tangle them, they're tapped for they're tapped for 2 turns, which is nice. That's exactly what you want. That means you have to waste 1 less fog the next turn. It is a virtual 2-for-1 fog, because you can't make a Turbo Fog deck without fog. You have to have at least a fog. We have some cards to help us find a bunch of fog. Frantic Inventory and Accumulated Knowledge, both great, amazing cards. One or the other is used in Scred Fairies right now. People are typically resorting to Frantic Inventory because it's the newer one, which, yeah, fine. They're both very, very good. Then we have a bunch of other draw spells, Brainstorm and Ponders as our cantrips to help us find some sweet cards, which are awesome. Augur of Bolas is what I replaced the original Preordains with, because Ponder, when you're digging for a specific card, Ponder digging deeper is a lot better. When you're willing to like trade in a lot and forgo a lot of stuff in exchange for just finding the 1 or 2 cards that you need at that specific time, then yes, Ponder is a little bit better. Augur of Bolas is my like way of like digging deeper into the deck than Preordain and getting a little bit more, getting just about the same amount of selection most of the time, considering that we only have 19 lands. So over 2/3 of our deck is just instant sorceries. Oh yeah, and a couple other Augurs of Bolas. But right, we don't talk about those ones. So the majority of the time, we should have 2 out of 3 instant or sorceries on the top. we can have our choice of instant or sorcery. We get a nice 2-for-1, a nice blocker in the early, so we don't have to burn our fogs as quickly. We're not as reliant on them, and we have this one creature to continuously act as a way to stop our opponent's stuff. We got Arcane Denial, make our opponent draw cards. Sure, but we get rid of the 1 or 2 cards that can actually stop us or interact with us. Good counterspell. Muddle the Mixture is a way of tutoring for any of our 2-drops. If you're wondering how many we have, I'll show you in a second. Jace's Erasure and Stream of Thought are the 2 ways that we plan on winning. The thing is, we don't really want to go for 4 Jace's Erasures. They don't do a ton of stuff for us. They're just a way of killing our opponent. Like, you wouldn't put 4 win conditions in a control deck in like Modern or like Legacy. A lot of the time is actually a better reference. Because unless they do additional things for you. If all they do is win the game, then you want like 1 or 2 just to win the game. And you want to dig for those instead of actually just having them plentiful, ready to go. Stream of Thought can shuffle itself back into our library. So when we use the 1 Stream of Thought, we get the other Stream of Thought, shuffle the previous one back in, continue to mill our opponent out. Plus, when our library gets smaller and smaller, these Streams of Thought, we just start like keep putting back cards, and then we just keep using Stream of Thought repeatedly to just mill our opponent constantly. Weather the Storm is one of the big upgrades for the deck that only started more recently getting used, and I've only recently started seeing. It is amazing. It's something that Spell Slam came up with. And when you combo any of these little cantrips, plus anything that your opponent cast, and one of your draw spells, maybe one of your fogs, and you're just like, all right, turn 5, gain 15 life. Good. That's about as good as a fog, sometimes a little bit better, because a lot of times you can lock up the game with the fogs, lock your opponent out of ever touching you again. But then Weather the Storm comes in, and it's like, okay, now you also can't burn me out, which is great. Exactly what you want. So good that we have another one for burn. Nature's Claim for affinity and pesky artifacts and enchantments like Pestilence and whatnot. Blue Elemental Blast, also for burn, some of the red decks. Dispel is good in some of the counterspell matchups. Fade Away is great for tokens and various aggro decks that ask for a lot, or maybe if our opponent has a lot of creatures coming out at once, like elves, it could be particularly good. Relic of Progenitus is to fight our opponent's graveyards if they are playing something like, let's say, Tortured Existence or whatnot, or maybe Tron. Having a Relic of Progenitus to eat away at our opponent's graveyard slowly over time and slowly grinding away all of their options. And we're planning sometimes to have like a 20-turn game. Like, that's not actually out of the question for us. So, Relic of Progenitus, 1 mana, exiling 20 of your opponent's cards while you're milling them out, and they don't have any way to put them back, and you're just exiling them too. That's fine. Bonner's Ornament is the last one that's actually in our sideboard. Bonner's Ornament is there. I originally put it there to fight other people's Bonner's Ornaments, because I was seeing that more than just Tron was playing them, and the Bonner's Ornaments are really cool, but as soon as your opponent has one, then it's like, oh, do I tap to make us both draw a card? And this is 3 mana to essentially put your opponent in the position where they're giving you a draw engine, which is awesome. I'm totally up for that. Now these last 3 cards are the big ones that I'm really thinking about. The Monarchy is the big one. If your opponent can't attack you, how good does the Monarchy sound? How good does it sound to steal the Monarchy, like to just have the Monarchy for yourself and lock it away from your opponent forever? Sounds great, right? Just draw an extra card per turn, get a blocker, get a creature that you're never going to need anyway. Seems fine. Thriving Grove is the other one, because it does allow us to splash into white or black if we want the Monarchy. And then we have the Infiltrator. The Infiltrator is an unblockable creature, so it is a way of slowly killing our opponent off, and it can be a way of getting out of a situation where your opponent can shuffle cards back in repeatedly and reliably. So this is a way of like us getting around their like way of getting around our thing. So we can hopefully have another way out, a plan B. And it also exiles cards, so they can't keep shuffling them all back in. They just can't because we'll just keep eating them. They need to worry about life and cards, and that's why I kind of like this. It's very slow, but it might be worth it, right? It might be worth it. It could be. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know whether or not to include these. I'm thinking I would like Sentinels in a lot of matchups. Like if I see my opponent get a hold of the Monarchy, and this pile of Sentinels says, "Oh yeah, no, we'll take the Monarchy back for you, at least temporarily," and then I can try to keep an eye out for any of their other Monarchy spells, because card draw, just repeated tons and tons of card draw, seems like a way out for them if there was one. And it does seem like they might be able to get around something or might be able to figure something out if they could draw enough cards, and I don't really like that. So, Monarchy. The Infiltrator seems like an option. You know, I'll try one of these over that, and I will also go ahead. Yeah, this doesn't seem half bad in some of the aggro-y matchups either, or some of the mid-rangey creature-based one, because it has 4 toughness. If your opponent is really removal light, and they just see that you have almost no creatures that they care about, and they're like, all right, sideboard out everything, having this come in over a Jace the Rager seems fine. Seems just fine. And you know, I'll actually go back, get that Thriving Grove, because I'll see if I like this and I feel that the whole thing is worth it. 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. We'll cut 2 islands. Cut 2 Thorn Falls. We'll cut a 3rd one. Add back 1 island. Good. Great. Perfect. Then we just gotta cut one of these cards. I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and maybe cut a Fadeaway. Our opponent's creatures aren't that big of a deal, and a lot of times they will build up. And we can at least get to a point in the game where we are seeing enough cards where it's realistic that we could just draw into one of these, having it as a 2-of in our deck. It's not impossible with all of our cantrips. Yeah, let's run it like this. Swear. Trying not to sound like Saffron Olive, but I do. That's okay. Saffron Olive can't make these good of drinks. Oh. I will check on stream. Okay, cool. I will. Well, check on stream. Okay, cool. I will. Oh dear God. Well, pause. I mean, mute. Oh dear God. Pause. I mean, thank God it's off. I don't like hearing the echo. I will keep this only because Augur of Bolas is here. In any other world, I would get rid of this. Don't get me wrong, I do totally like having way different hands normally, but I'd like to see how reliable we can use Augur of Bolas. And I don't know what they're playing yet. Okay. Okay, land. Not the worst thing. Don't flood. If we flood at 19 lands. Don't. Just don't. Basic land cycling. Delver? No. Not Delver. At least not yet. They're playing some kind of a brew. I'm guessing mid-range something or other. Prophetic Prism. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't know when to hold up this Arcane Denial. I think I would rather just advance my board state. I'll reveal that I'm a mill deck. Oh, this might be Pestilence. It might be Pestilence. Okay. In that case, I think I have to keep all damage off of me. Or at least I just have to get ahead on life. Save targets. Choose you. Always yield. Oh. We'll have the mill one card, yes. We'll ponder. Okay, that's all stuff that we want. We'll put back. Boom. Boom. Bam. No. Shuffle. Yes. I gotta remember the keystrokes. Always yield. Ha. Between a rock and a hard place. Any order. Okay. Okay, if they go ahead and Pestilence, I think I'm fine with that. Chainer's Edict. Sure. Bone Picker. Okay, they're not. They might not be Pestilence. Because Pestilence might not want to play it 2-cost creature. They might just be, I mean, they did say that they're a brew. Yes, we'll have the mill one. Sure. Oh, maybe they're just mid-range Pestilence or something? We will choose blue. Currently. Pass the turn. Thraben Inspector. I'm fine with Thraben Inspector, sure. Sure, crack that. Oh, they choose blue? Okay, they're Esper Tempo. That's what they probably are. No blocks. Go ahead. Cast that. Yes. Ooh, Stream of Thought. Hey. Yes. Play Island. We can go ahead. Stream of Thought. We could replicate, but I don't want to really lose the life. I don't want to put myself in a position where I might need to worry about a Pestilence. No. That's fine. Will I think none of them? Is it? It might just be Ponder. It might literally just be Ponder. And this should be fine. And I gotta get used to pressing 2 instead of 6 and whatnot. Whatever. If they attack, I think I just regular fog. Okay, yeah, sure. Core Sky Fisher, sure. I don't care. Okay. If they use Dispel or Counterspell of any kind. Come on, show me what you got. Okay, blue. Black. Right, okay. Fog. End turn. No thanks. There you go. Yes. It's this. We'll pass the turn again. This time, Tangle buys us 2 turns, accumulated knowledge with Arcane Denial backup, sure. Yeah, so far, I think we're looking for a long game here. Okay, Omen of the Dead, sure. What would you get back? Bone Picker, Mall Drifter. Okay, yeah, I gotta be watching their yard. Okay. I think I allow that to resolve. I think I'm fine with it. I mean, the vast majority of what they draw is not going to be good. So I'll let them, I guess I'll let them just deal with it. I think I'm just looking more so for a Pestilence. It might be a one-of in their deck, and that might be the annoying thing. By the way, if you want to see anything after this, just let me know. Like a drink recipe, maybe mono red burn, maybe more affinity. Oh, more affinity. Seems great. They attack. Yes? Yes. Tangle. Accumulated knowledge. Yes. Yes. Course Sky Fisher. Okay, that's good. Basic land cycling. We will take 1 forest. Yes. Pass the turn. Alright, what are you doing during my end step? Okay, you're just going to go ahead and scry that. Sure, sure. Oh, want to become friends by followers on Prime. Huh. I did not know that such a thing could be possible on Twitch, that there could be spamming. Of course there is. Oh yeah, more Plantless Jund. I'm into more Plantless Jund. Yeah, Mall Drifter can go. Sure. Do what you like. I'm fine with Plantlet. I'm fine with this. Yes, Mill. Play that. Pass the turn. Our opponent does untaps. Okay, so they have they are Esper Tempo. Unfortunately, I do not remember what Esper Tempo plays. Evoke Mall Drifter? No. Regular Mall Drifter. Sure. Mill yourself. I'm into it. With any luck, I think our opponent might have a pretty good hand at just milling themselves out. Oh, what's this? Guardian of the Guild Pact. It seems counter-worthy. Plus, I'd like to draw some cards. No blocks. Always yield. Always yield. Yes. Oh, yes, of course. I'll just go ahead frantic inventory now. Yeah, have the mill one. Of course, of course. Ponder. Oh, should we double Weather the Storm? I think we might. No. Got 5 mana, 2 for Weather the Storm, and then that means we have 3 left for the Tangle. Nah, shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it. But we will stack it like that. Oh, wait, no. Damn it. Oh, okay, Jason Rager. Yeah, that's fine. Unpunished. Unpunished. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, oh, you sent me a deck list. Alright, cool. Burger Rat, Revenant Rats. Oh yeah, no, I've seen this. I just played this earlier. Yeah, no, this is the similar one. Well, I adapted Chid 3's list. What I did is I turned it into a Scred list instead of going for a Galvanic Blast. I went for Scred, and I'm just like doing this. I guess I get to Scred my opponent's stuff instead. Also, I changed a few other things. I'll go over the deck again before the next stream. I mean, before the next thing. Alright, sure. What do you play? Wall Drifter. Sure. You may draw cards. Ooh. Yeah. All right. That's something to be aware of. Yes. Yes. Cast down. Okay. Yield. Turn. Pass. It's fine. So far, like for a fog deck, I think this actually goes relatively fast. Before in the deck tech, I was saying like, oh yeah, it could be up to like 20 turns. Oh, oh yeah, it was actually pretty sweet. Let's see. I think I did actually see the blue-white Metalcraft deck. I believe I might have played against that. Is it the one with Of One Mind and Ardent Recruits and Thraben Inspectors? Alright, yeah, sure, go ahead, do your silly thing. Okay. Tangle? I think now is just as good a time as any to just go ahead, use this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's the appropriate response. It's fine. We'll play one more, just to get a full game in. Fortunately, I don't think this deck is one of the ones that might time out. We'll play first, of course. We want to get those land drops in, and this is... Ha. This is... Keepable? Keepable? Yeah, let's try it. Choose blue. They play basic land. Choose, ponder. Oh, hey, yeah, those are the cards that we want. We'll stack them like this. I think it's important that we go Thriving Grove on top. It doesn't really matter too much. No shuffle. We will Simple Growth Chamber. Yes. Returning this. It's okay, we still are good on cards. Howdy, that's the appropriate response back. This is Esper Tempo again? Did I make a mistake and play the same player twice? Grove. We'll choose blue, obviously. Pass the turn. I don't think there's anything for us to really worry about. They're a slow enough deck, and their primary win is likely damage with creatures. Oh yeah, no, this is Pestilence. I gotta find Counterspell. Well, that also works. This... Oh yeah, okay. Arcane Denial. Yeah, this is all the stuff that we want, but we don't want it yet, I think. Actually, we'll put Weather the Storm on top, Frantic Inventory after, and then Arcane Denial on top of that. No shuffle. We'll pass the turn. I don't have to Ash Barrens yet. That's good. Guardian of the Guild Pack. Okay, yeah, sure. Do your thing. I don't care. Alright, cool. A couple blue sources. I'm willing to let them hit me for 2. I'll... Blue. We'll go ahead and pass the turn, holding up Arcane Denial and Frantic Inventory. Sure. Seems good. If they do nothing important, Frantic Inventory. And then Ash Barrens, so that way we can get this Weather the Storm. Looks like nothing important. Might be wrong. Bonder's Ornament. Sure. Yeah. I don't think... I mean, the majority of the cards that they draw aren't going to matter. Which is nice. Frantic Inventory. Basic land cycling. Get me Island. Island. We could go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and muddle the mixture. Oh, yeah, double blue, right. Muddle the mixture, grab Jace's Erasure from wherever it is. We'll go ahead and pass the turn like this. Get rid of a Ponder. Yeah, that's good. I think this is as good of a chance as any. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll it's just 2 damage. I don't want to risk them accidentally like having Pestilence in hand and then playing Pestilence, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it. There. No. Okay. It's really certain that was gonna get me. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I have, I think, just enough to string these together. Ponder. No? You say no to Ponder? No, that's Vanitithe? I don't imagine you having much of anything. Any order. Yes, shuffle. Fog. Cool. Play this. Play Weather the Storm. Always yield. Gaining 9, sure. They're just waiting on Pestilence for an attempt at a win. Is this Guardian of the Guild Pact? Okay. Guardian of the Guild Pact. Okay. Cancel. We'll save a little bit of time with targets. Always healed. Pass the turn. Fog. Pestilence. No, no, no. Not on your life. Yes. Yes. Now here's where they have a second Pestilence. Just to send a message. Moment's Peace. And those Guardian of the Guild packs get to sit there nice and pretty. Oh. Oh, that's a shame. There's Pestilence. All right. They found it. I'd like to draw, please. Yes, thank you. Yeah, have them draw. Have them, mill. Pass the turn. One, two, three, four, five. All right, they can get us for 5. Soon 6. I think I can live 4 turns for sure, and in that time they mill 8 cards plus the 4 that they draw, so 12 cards. I need to piece together more. Do I have Stream of Thought in there? Good. No. Yes. Yes. Pass. Oh yeah, that's right. 5. Miscounted. No, we were still good. I mean, it depends if they play more land. That does affect the math. Oh, they pick up Radiant Fountain? Alright, yeah. They're concerned about their life total a little bit. Get an island in the deck. Ensure that we hit something. Yes, yes. Come on. Well, we got Moment's Peace. That's alright. Still dying. 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. He still got us in 2 turns. Oh god. I clicked 6 and I was assuming it would... My hand wasn't even on the keyboard when it skipped past the blocker step. It just... Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. Draw a card. Model Mixture. I don't think that it saved me anyway. Okay, so... Answers for the things that they have. That would probably be Nature's Claim. Right away. Palace Sentinels seems good. They do typically have the Monarchy right now in Pestilence, so I would like to see that back. Seems good. They don't have a lot of instants. I don't think Dispel does anything against Castigate and other nonsense. Weather the Storm doesn't seem super good. Neither does Augur, I don't think. Half of Augur's upside is the fact that it just blocks. I think we can go down 1 Fog. We can go down the 1 Augur. And we can go down all the Augurs, technically. We can just go down all the Augurs, of course. I will take one relic. I will take this because it does actually block and does get in for a little bit of milling and damage and whatnot. We'll run it like this. No, I'll need to weather the storm as a catch-up mechanic. That'll work better. That works better. Yes, play first. Keep. Seems fine. You duress me? How dare you? Oh yeah, muddled mixture. Sure, go ahead, take that. Forest. Pass the turn. Okay, we'll frantic inventory. Sure. Well, there's nothing super important that they're going to play next turn, so we'll Ashburns now. Basic land cycling. Go get island. Play island. Pass the turn. I mean, we can still hold this up. Reactions over here and board advancement over here. Lone Monastery. Sure. You can have it. Not threatened by life gain. Okay, good draws. Brainstorm. I think the choice here is just Relic. Pass the turn. Holding up Arcane Denial and Frantic Inventory. I prefer a nice Frantic Inventory. Ah, God, what do they take? What do I hide? I can hide some stuff with Brainstorm, which might be nice. I've already seen a lot of this. They chose to take Muddle the Mixture last time. I think they... Correct choice. Let's draw a couple cards. Hide some things that I want to keep. Oh, yeah. Like those. I can hide those. And we'll hide one Nature's Claim. Allow that to resolve. They're probably going to take the Arcane Denial. Unfortunately. That might value the Tangle. Pristine Talisman, sure. Draw Nature's Claim. Thornwood Falls seems good. Also that. Sure, pass turn like this. Chip away, you're good. Poke. Bonder's Ornament. Yeah, alright. Guardian of the Guild Pact, sure. Those things do not concern me. Pass the turn like this. Next turn, use Tangle. Lone Missionary, sure. Odd thing to have without Core Skyfisher. Standard Bearer. What would I target with that Standard Bearer? Wait a minute, did they just bring in everything from their sideboard? 2 cards in exile. 1 card in hand, so that's 3 cards, 50. No, they didn't just bring in everything for the sideboard. Sure. Do whatever you like. Opponent? Oh, I should have probably chose white. We'll go ahead, ponder now, look for stuff. Okay, denial. No, shuffle. Pass the turn. I think they just wanted more creatures, noticing that we are creatureless. Sure. Bonus moment, draw a card. Sure. You can do that too. Yeah, I guess it really was just a choice to bring in as many creatures as possible to fight us, and they thought that was their best chance. Odd, but then again, I chose to bring in Relic, thinking that they might have an Omen of the Dead or something, or Recursion. We'll go ahead, Moment's Peace now. Pestilence? Nope. Sure. I think I'm just going to shoot that thing down in a second. It does seem rather annoying. Bonder's Ornament. Yeah, now seems fine to maybe do that. Nah, we'll let him have the cards. Flood, sure. The only thing that I really fear is their Pestilence. The rest of their stuff just doesn't matter. There, paid for. And nothing but pillow punches. Go ahead. I take. Come in. Palace Sentinels. Yeah, sure. I'll let them mill themselves out. But I might take that Monarchy in a second. Bonus Ornament, sure. Sure. Alright, we'll go ahead and pass the turn like this. This seems fine. 40 cards, drawing 3 cards a turn. Less than that. That does leave them with more than a dozen turns, though. Oh, Castigate? Well, I'm not gonna let them take this. Oh, okay. Okay, you may take something. You may now take something. From amongst my redundancy. 1 Arcane Denial, sure. Oh, they're putting me in a spot where I have to choose to use the Tangle. Well, I guess if I must, I will use this Tangle. It's still 5-10 life. I'm actually rather fine with that. Guardian of the Guild Pack, okay. At the end of the turn, I think I'm just gonna go ahead Ash Barrens and Accumulated Knowledge. Okay, that's the last basic. Out of the deck. Accumulated Knowledge. Okay. Ooh, and next turn, I think we have a lot of what we need. Okay, let's see. This is enough for 1. It's enough for 3. Okay, yeah. Go for a blue here. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and Stream of Thought. I'm gonna get hit for 6. But, you know, I think I might be willing to take it. It's just next turn, I'm gonna have to go for a Stream of Thought and hold up Arcane Denial for their nonsense. Actually, you know, I'll ponder now. Oh yeah, Weather the Storm. Accumulated Knowledge, Brainstorm. I could build up a nice storm count. We'll go with Accumulated Knowledge of the Storm, Brainstorm on top, no shuffle. Brainstorm. Draw some cards. Accumulated Knowledges. Put back that. Put back that. I will Stream of Thought you. Now that I have Weather the Storm, I'm willing to spend this. It has more value added to the storm count than it is just milling them. How many frantic inventories do I have in here? 2, 3. Oh, we obviously put back 1. Put back a Tangle. Put back another Ponder, another Tangle. Okay. Accumulated Knowledge. Draw a bunch of cards. Alright, sure. Draw your card. Cool. Another Nature's Claim. That's fine. Then we'll... I think I should Accumulated Knowledge. Weather Storm. Just go for it. Oh, that's my turn. Gain 21 life. I'll allow them the open window to play Pestilence, and then I'll burn some of these Nature's Claims. Sure. It do take 6. That's fine. Then I get another, what, 7-ish turns? And see, they're not going to use the Pestilence. It's just going to get burned up. Oh, okay. I didn't get the chance to relic there. Shoot that. Basic land cycling. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Oh hey, there it is. 1. Civic Growth Chamber. Always yield. Turn forest. Yeah, return forest. I want that one. Transmute will go for 1 Jace's Erasure. Play out Jace's Erasure. Pass the turn like this. That's fine. We're at fewer cards, but we can use Stream of Thought to just repeatedly shuffle cards back in, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. They're going to duress me? Sure. That does weaken my hand a lot. I don't like it. Yeah, they get rid of the Arcane. Denial, fine. Sure. Moment's Peace. What's that? Okay. Okay, Monarchy. Sure, draw your cards. I really gotta just start yielding to that Monarchy. And yielding to these things. Cancel. Save targets. Always yield. Yes. Okay, cool. Here's Stream of Thought. It's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so I'm gonna Stream of Thought them for, let's see, 3 copies of Stream of Thought, plus I have enough left over. Before I tap all this, I can pay this as I'm replicating it, so I should probably not be doing that. Replicated twice. There we go. Yield. Same targets. Okay. Arcane Denial. Nature's Claim. Back to inventory. Yeah, we'll also do one little mixture. Ponder. Okay. That's the other one. And unfortunately, this last one, the real one, actually resolves last, so we can't shuffle that one back in. We'll probably just get rid of... We'll probably just put a Brainstorm back in. Okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of cards shuffled back in. We're officially ahead of our opponent on cards. That's unfortunate. Alright. And why did I not Moment of Peace just then? That was a mistake. I'm going to take a bunch of damage for no reason. Blame it on the alcohol. Seven mana. Never mind. Palace Sentinels. Okay. Always yield to the crown. Fog. Thank God. Yes. That and pass turn. And we should be good. They draw a card. Yeah, sure, go for it. Don't care. Except I should yield to the stupid thing already. It's been like 5 times since I've said that. All right. God, this game is so close. Alright, you're gonna Pestilence. I'm gonna say okay. Oh yeah, no, that's just enough to probably kill me. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 11, 13, 15. Okay, yeah, that's... Can't let any get through? God. Oh, they're just fine with it. Okay. I think they might have just pressed F6. Sure. Yes, have the mill card. Ponder. Okay, thank God. We will... Arcane Denial. Fog. That. No shuffle. Draw myself a card. Have the mill. Accumulated knowledge. Yes, have the mill. Pass. Jukabog. I might have to honestly pop this relic. Actually, I'm close to it. I probably don't want to pop the relic yet, because I don't have to. Because it's 1, 2, 3. Literally any card draw saves me. But a Pestilence might kill me. Pestilence. Do you want to draw a card? Oh, yeah, and the Monarchy. Okay, now they're dead. They're dead. They die. Arcan now. Have them mill a card. Yes. Right. So when I use this to draw a card, no, no, they got me. They literally got me. If I hadn't have misplayed, and I had used that one moments piece on the bottom, from the graveyard before they Bajuka bogged it, I would have won. Ah, oh, that's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, right now I can relic, draw one card, then draw one card. Sure, we'll let it just go. Pestilence me for 1 million. Okay. Oh, hey, these things die too. Okay. So, 4. I only gotta worry about 4. Oh, I think I do live. Oh, this is fine. And they might die to their own monarchy. No, they untap with Pestilence. Okay. If they untap and immediately Pestilence me, then I die. Yeah. Yeah, this is how I die. Don't you want to draw a card? well, I'm gonna go ahead and spend my life drawing cards. Yeah, they got me. Ah, okay. Palace Sentinels. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Okay. I would like to leave this. Go back to collection. Take a look at the deck. I think that was one instance where Bonder's Ornament would have definitely been better. And also, I think I might have been silly for bringing in the Relic of Progenitus. I think I was just worried about Omen of the Dead for a moment, and I just thought to myself, oh, yeah, it makes sense. It did not make sense. It did not make any sense. I lost by misplay. Because I forgot about the one moments piece in my yard. Ah, what a shame. I do like Stream of Thought, though. Stream of Thought is sweet. I will add in the one card, Bonder's Ornament, into the side. Yeah, I said I was fine with them drawing cards, but Bonder's Ornament would have made it nice if I could also draw the cards. And we do have plenty of leftover mana, so Bonder's Ornament might be a good idea for here. Maybe even in the main. We'll see how it does in the side first. Anyway, onto the next deck. Timur Tron. I mean, yeah, Timur Affinity. There it is. No, not that one. It was a different one. That's right. You asked for Plantless Jund. Alright, so we'll play a quick game of Plantless Jund. Just give me 1 second to change the stream info. Yeah. Oh, I could just leave it like Pauper. I accidentally capitalized some of the letters in there. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. Good enough. And after this, I think what would be a good idea is to just temporarily end the stream for a moment and restart it.